Good evening, people. Good evening. Or good afternoon. Time is 5:27 Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Zile zile, zile zile eu alerg, al mile mile, mile mile. I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Okay, they call me Alvin. Daddy is taking a break. You can't see me. You know us chipmunks is only little squirrel. We look like a squirrel. So I hope everybody had a great Thursday. Probably on your way home from work, or your wife or your maid, you got your supper waiting. I just got done, or Daddy got done, having meatloaf and gravy and potatoes and gravy on the bread, gravy on the mashed potatoes. Hi, everybody. Let's turn it back over to Daddy. You want Daddy or you want Alvin?
Okay, thank you, Alvin. Thank you. You're doing a great job. I want to thank all you people that has joined the chat, that has subscribed, all this. I want to say God bless you all. I didn't put in what I'm going to chat about, just chatting. We talk about everything. You know, we talk about UFOs. We talk about the ex-sheriff Jamie Noel in Clark County, Indiana, what he's doing illegal. It's not over with. The FBI is going to get him. And I just got a thought Scotty Maples is involved in it. Because why would a sheriff's white pickup truck and a white old van, the old type van, pulling a black trailer going down 62 past Highway 3 like they're going to New Washington? Maybe they're going down to Bethlehem. Maybe he owns some property down there hiding some stuff. That's about 3 times I saw that white pickup truck and the white van and a black trailer with regular license plates on. So somebody's hiding something. I should videotape it and I could show you that, but I didn't do that. So I don't know anybody in Terre Haute. They didn't leave no voicemail. So I consider that as spam. If you all don't leave a voicemail and you got my number, I consider you as spam. Son of a gun, what did you all just knock down now? Hold on, people. I gotta get up. Cotton picking cats. I don't see anything. Oh, I see. Cotton picker. That is my little green box that got the sewing stuff in. Like I said, they're like kids in their terrible twos. I want to say thank you, Ashley. and thank you, Samantha, for telling your side of the story. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, people, it's Lynette Preston in Aldous Creek, Florida. Ashley and Samantha, that's their stepmother, the turtle lady, or Liar Preston. They they was telling telling their story how they was abused but Liar Preston, if that's her name. She got so many different names and all this, you know. But why, you know, Liar Preston is getting on her family, threatening to call the CPS on them. And she's the one breaking the law. She got restraining orders from her family, not supposed to contact them and all that. Cannot contact their grandkids or their stepdaughters or their sisters or, you know, her own kids. Her own kids contact Jeremy Hale or what the hell. Contact them. She's trying to blackmail them. So if you don't shut up, I'm going to contact the CPS on you. So why they didn't have the town council meeting Tuesday, because if Lynette and John Crook showed up, they was going to get arrested, and Liar Preston would lose her guardianship of that 4-year-old girl, which she's abusing her, making money off of it. The law states on Social Security and food stamps, you got to report your income. She's getting all these donations that she's failed to report. Hey, I'm on food stamps. Any money I get coming in, I have to report it. On my house, since I got it through USDA, any extra income, I have to report it. You know, I have to report it. So she's violating federal law. I wonder when the EBT, you know, the food stamp office, wonder when they going to get on her about not reporting that money. As I tell you, I'm not making no money from YouTube. And until I get 1,000 subscribers, people, that's when I need 1,000 or more. I would love for somebody out there to do something like that, some VIPs. I got to take a bath tonight since I have to go to the gastronomer or gas something, whatever kind of doctor that is. I guess a throat specialist. They talk about, you know, x-rays, MRIs. I haven't had an MRI done for over 3 years. Last one I had was when I went to get hearing aids. I want to see if anything, I guess, in my ears or what. But first, they had to take an x-ray. One of it is you lay on the table and a thing like beating drums. I guess that's an MRI. I don't know. I slept since then. So I got to do that. I hope I don't have cancer in my throat. I do use dip. I turn around, but you can't see the name of it. But, have to wait and see. 'Cause I can eat some stuff. That's how come I got to drink water or something where I can wash it down. I don't have teeth. I got false teeth, but I wore them for about a year, but I had to put that junk on it to hold it in. You all better behave yourself. You know, I haven't heard nothing on the news. They did have a wreck this afternoon on southbound side of I-65, about the 27.5, a dump truck and an 18-wheeler. They got that cleaned up a few hours ago. You know, they all always have a wreck. I wish the one they had close to me. That way I can go up there and film it. But it don't happen that much. Let's see if any of the news station had reported on the news. I don't have any updates. Well, also, if you live in Kentucky, Kentucky lawmakers seek freeze on Louisville land code changes, whatever that means. And also, if you've been watching on the national news of the Crystal Rogers murder, prosecutor agrees trial for 3 men charging Crystal murder should be changed of venue. Well, I done read that. That was on WDRB. Let's see what WLKY update. Nothing. It'd be nice if they would update it before the news. Great first day of spring, first alert storm forecast. Yeah, I don't have to look. It's cold. It's cold outside, people. Hey, what you? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Kevin, go ahead. Hey, can you meet me over here and bring me a medium size evidence bag, please?
Well, nothing on. As you all saw on the national news, the Second Street Bridge, also called Clark Memorial Bridge, now one-way detour option is advised. A detour option available. And it says it's 52 outside. I don't think it's 52. So we done that. So hey, what y'all doing? Let's see what WAVE TV has. I like I say, I only look on my apps. I like looking on my apps. That way I don't watch the news. Okay, if you're in Louisville, Kentucky, this dog is missing. It was in a Louisville kennel, now missing for 3 weeks. And that seemed like that little boy's dog, I guess. So if you live over in Louisville, Kentucky, keep an eye out for this dog. And here I showed you, agreed Crystal Rogers child should move outside of Nelson County. I don't care where you go. It made the news over here in Indiana. Okay, it says Louisville man wins $50,000 Kentucky Lotto scratch-off prize. Why couldn't it be somebody like me? That way I can put a new roof on. Which what I like is the metal roof that looks like shingles in black. Black is beautiful. And if you know Papa John's CEO, Robert, the best Papa John CEO, resigned and went over someplace else. There's not too much on the local news until probably later. I chat about everything. And Santa Claus, that's what he had. He asked, what do I think about black people? I think they're beautiful, nice people. Some of them is like white people. They're racist. Why did I say that? Because I dated a beautiful young black girl back in my younger days. Her mom's boyfriend didn't like me, called me a cracker, whitey, what you doing, it's in all forms, black, white, green, purple. God don't want us to be racist. He wants us to love one another. But another thing, Tyants beware, Tyants beware. Go to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to his channel. Let's get his subscription. They tell me their cat pan's empty. But I tell them cats, I said, take your time, leave you some for supper. No one of my kitty cats is getting fat. Come on, get in. All I do is hold up my fly swatter and but that's good. Like Timothy McGee. Well, I was out there fixing my meatloaf and potatoes and stuff like that, getting ready to come back in here. He got stepped on. Maybe he won't do that. Every time you go in the kitchen, he gets right underneath your feet. I guess maybe he'll learn not to do that anymore. I felt sorry, but you keep telling him no, you keep swatting him, you take your foot, push him away. But I guess by him getting stepped on, he won't do that anymore. So,
Okay, I'm eastbound at the 119. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up. I didn't notice anything.
well, that was State Police 45 out there on Interstate 64 in Floyd County, Indiana, which that's to the west of me. That's where I got to go tomorrow. Get on 265 and get off Grant Line Road and take a left and go to that gastrology or gas something doctor. I am a little scared because I guess they look at your throat and all this. I got to write all of my medicines down tonight. Or I could just look on my cell phone, but I think I can write all the medicine I take. But if they're part of Norton's, they will have all of my prescriptions already, unless the doctor sent it over there to them. I don't know. So just have to wait and see. You get to see the live stream. I got to stop at the bank and transfer some money over to my checking account from my savings account. I'm a few dollars short, about $50, about $20 short, something like that. I'm going to transfer some over. And after I leave the doctor's office, then I got to go to Charlestown, pick up the mail, stop at JC store, pick up some medicine, probably stop at the smoke shop, get me some lotto tickets. You know, I wish I could win it. I have me a new computer, probably get me a zero-turn lawnmower, probably a Kubota tractor, you know, and find somebody to put a new roof on my house when I want it. They messing with a Pepsi Zero can. They love to play with stuff like that. I pick all the cans up, take them in there, and smash them, and put them in the garbage bag. When the garbage bag gets full, I tie it up. Let's see who's on YouTube now. But I still want to make it a point, people. I got 140 something subscribers. I need about 900 more people. So any of you VIPs, can you all help me out? Here is, I want to show you the turtle lady and her boyfriend. That's Judge Grudge at Levy County. That's Liar Preston loving all over the judge. You know, I believe that's the truth. You know, that's just me, but, you know, we have the right to our own opinion.
We're about to take another deep dive into a court video in Ohio, part 2 of hearing number 1 against Lynette Preston, who throws her best buddy, Marli Huge, under the bus.
So you all need to go to What the Hell. This was on 26 minutes ago.
As alleged in his petition. And I will tell you, time is of the essence because my day ends at 4 o'clock. So we may have to continue this to another date and time if we are not able to wrap this up. So, Ms. Preston, do you have other questions on cross-examination that are focused? Have I ever? For those keeping count, that was 4 have I evers. This is like a game I used to play with all my campers at camp. Have I ever or
Never have I. I don't think it's a game in court, though. Have I? I don't even know how to answer.
He came up to you, or
36 hours, 10:43.
were you coming to my property and getting bread and stuff from us? Okay, sure you speak into the microphone, Mr. Heller.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, have I ever personally walked up to you or Martha and threatened you, said I was going to hurt you, I was going to do anything to you? Have you ever seen me in Ohio? Have I ever been to Ohio? Hold on, one question at a time. So, the question you asked was, have you ever walked up to Mr. Hales and or Mike issued a threat? We're going to answer question one. Mr. Hales?
So to answer your question, you have publicly posted that you told me to get the fuck off of your property. Multiple times you have publicly posted that. Now, that is a lie. You did not say that. And no, you have not threatened me personally face to face. All of your threats have been online.
Is it more true, Mr. Hales, that you are saying those things to me and me not saying them to you?
I don't understand. I do not understand your question. You are not welcome on my property if it's in regards to property.
Don't offer anything, Mr. Hales. Just wait for the next question. You've indicated that you did not understand it. Ms. Preston, you may restate it or ask a different question.
This is what an impartial, unbiased judge is supposed to look like. You notice how she puts Lynette in her place, but she also puts me in my place constantly. It's impartial, it's unbiased, it's a beautiful thing in Ohio.
How do I, Your Honor, I don't know how.
See, that's a good judge in Ohio. That's how Judge DeThomas in Levy County is supposed to do. But you have watched the videos from Megan Fox, the Umbrella Guy, DUI Guy, MG Law, and a bunch of others. You see how she is. To me, she's stupid.
To do this, to defend myself, I don't know what to do. I guess I've never been in this position before, so I'm not sure exactly what to ask him because I cannot give you legal advice.
Lynette is missing Judge DeThomas about right now, who did nothing but act as her lawyer from the bench, which is illegal. Now, at this point in time, this had happened months before she ever knew who Judge DeBiasis was. Remember, we got a civil protection order in Ohio. She ran to the courts in Florida to try and get an injunction as well. We're going back in time and showing you what happened before all the Florida garbage.
I can give you the opportunity to cross-examine. Cross-examination is exactly what I've described to you, the opportunity to ask Mr. Hales questions. You will be given an opportunity under oath to give your own testimony and evidence at the appropriate.
So, but that tells you how stupid Liar Preston is, also known as the Turtle Lady.
Mr. Hales, do you drive by my house and film us every time you're here?
Yes, for my protection and for the protection of my loved ones.
My God. But I've never threatened you. I've never done anything to you. Mr. Hales,
Objection, move to strike.
hold on, Ms. Preston, you are not asking a question. Ask a question. I'm going. Mr. Hales, how tall am I?
Based on our temporary protection order, we guessed that your height was over 5 foot, under 6 foot.
And how much do I weigh?
Based on our temporary ex parte protection order, we guessed roughly around 100 pounds.
And how old am I?
You are, based posted it as 61 or 62.
So you are afraid of a woman 5 foot tall, weighing 85 pounds, 61 years old, that I'm going to hurt you in some way?
Based on your post, you have posted pictures of you with a firearm stating that you will pop a cap in me.
Can you provide court with that photo of me standing with a firearm saying I'm going to put a cap in you?
Yes, we can provide the court. I do not know if I have provided the court under my attorney.
Okay, and I'm going to ask the court that you provide that because that is a full-faced lie.
You all heard that. You even see in the
This is awkward. Here we go. Debunked yet again.
Objection, move to strike.
And I said, I don't answer questions. You know, I take what evidence and testimony that is presented to the court and then make my determination based on the information that is presented to me. So ask your next question, please. Have you seen me when you're in town here in Otter Creek? Have you seen me coming out to you anywhere? Or is it that me and my daughter stay hidden in our shed on our property?
I did not understand the first portion of your question.
Have you seen me personally, out standing at your driveway or walking up to you in a store or anywhere near you? Have you seen me, anywhere near you?
Yes. You've been at my drive. You've been at town hall. You've been on my road. You purchased property across the street from me. You literally stalked me to Otter Creek. Hiding in a shed? Isn't that illegal in Florida? Wait, living in a shed is illegal in Florida. But don't worry, I have all the receipts, screenshots, the whole deal. As a matter of fact, she doesn't hide at all. She's all over the place. She's mentioned and posted that she'll drive with a 100-mile radius to marry you on your special day if you only just donate to her turtle rescue. She breaks civil protection orders. She shows up at town hall. As a matter of fact,
Hi, Casey. How you doing? I'm listening to What the Hells. I'm listening to What the Hells on a hearing that he had in Ohio. And Lynette is doing the speaking. I'm doing just fine. I'm worrying about going to the doctor tomorrow after 2 o'clock. It's a gas something. That's all I know. But I got problems with my throat. Sometimes it wants to swell, close a little bit, and I have problems eating or drinking. Sometimes it feels like I have like air bubbles in it. I can't eat anything. I can't drink. I try to drink water to flush it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I have problems swallowing. Sometimes I can't breathe. I can't catch my breath. Like I'm getting ready to die is what it feels like. I keep drinking water to help me to flush it up, and it comes out this end. Sometimes it comes out both ends. But I think what they're going to do is look down my throat, with the flashlight and a little stick and says, stuff like that. But that's been going on for years. I thought because I don't have my false teeth in that I'm not chewing my food, but I got false teeth. I only wore it for a year, but I can gum it where it be real fine stuff and eat it. I can drink water, and sometimes it'll close my throat. I decide to, when I went to my family doctor, told the doctor what kind of problems I had, and And you know how it works with your insurance. They got to get the okay from the insurance company before they see me, which it's Friday. That's tomorrow. And all this. And if you watch The Umbrella Guy and Megan Fox, last night the Umbrella Guy had Samantha on there, which is Preston's stepdaughter, one of the step kids. And she talked about how she was abused by her. And Ashley, they had Ashley on there, I think, later in the week or maybe last week. She told her story. She's still having problems dealing with it, but I believe if you go to YouTube, type in Ashley, I think she got black hair. Let's see if I can. Every time my phone lay down, I got to type in, but it's on YouTube. I think she got 4 parts of her life story, and she has children, but she don't show them. She went to visit Lyra Preston. If you've been following What the Hells, well, is that where you go to like a hospital and they put you to sleep? They run the scope down your throat and kind of spread it open. I think this was my first step going to that gastroenterologist first where they can see. Then I have to take somebody with me when I go to the hospital. Well, it's on the same road. I take 265, let's see, I think that's west. Get off of Grantline Road, come off the ramp, and take a left to go to that. Okay. But if I have to go to this hospital, I take 265. I come off and go off to my right out by IUS Southeast, which that's in New Albany, Indiana. Yeah, East Saucus. I always pronounce it wrong. Like my neighbor that lives next door in the trailer, he done the same thing that I'm going through. First, he went there. Then his dad had to drive him over to this hospital out there by IUS Southeast. They put you to sleep. And I think he said they just spread it, made it bigger. But, I'm kind of worried, could it be cancer? Because I do dip. I used to smoke long time ago. I quit smoking cigarettes a long time ago, maybe 25, 30 years ago. I used to smoke marijuana back in my younger days and alcohol. But I've been sober 25 plus years from drugs and alcohol, except the drugs that the doctor gives me. But, I'm kind of scared because, I'm 70 plus years old. I love my kids. And if something happens to me, yeah, hello, how you everybody doing? But, I'm just scared, you know. That's just me. I just don't like hospitals because I had some bad times in the hospital, and that ouch. If you look behind me back there, you see Blackie up there. There, there, there she is. Hi, Blackie. She loves sitting up there. You know, that is Wildcat's baby. I don't believe Wildcat is up on my dresser. Let me turn my. See, there's Wildcat and Alexi. Wildcat is laying on Alexi, which that's Alex's baby. And Wildcat's her mama. Yeah, that's her mama. The only time Wildcat gets lovable when it's time for her to find a husband. She's real lovable then. But you can see, hello CA, how you doing? Well, Blackie just got a little white spot right here. I got a black tomcat outside. He was born last summer. I call him Panther. He got plenty aunts and grandma outside because Mama Blackie back in 22, I think when it was, she kept coming over eating. Then she bring her babies. Then they follow her back across the main road. Some of them got ran over. I told Mama Blackie that keep your babies here. They'll live longer. Well, last year they had some babies but I got probably 20 outside cats. But you live in the country, you gotta have cats, outside cats. I got too many inside cats, probably 10 inside cats. I got 5 tomcats, but oh, she moved. Oh, ouch, ouch. Then I got Socks. He's over here taking his cat nap. Hi, baby. I love you. Be careful. I got one of them vests on, and it's not like a regular shirt or a sweater. So that's true. I have lost a few, like Pretty Girl. Last year, she had 3 babies. Ouch. And she had 2 black ones and gray ones. I don't know if she took them away or a coyote or fox got them. I don't know. Because when I open the front door in the morning time, they all come in. Even Grandma Blackie comes in. Then I said, come on back outside. They all come out. They've been gone over a month, so I guess they're dead, is what I'm guessing. I used to have chickens. I had fresh eggs every day. And I had a rooster. I think his name was Harry. Yeah, his name was Harry. And I wasn't too good building a chicken coop. I bought that thin wire. You know how bad raccoons and how strong they are. Them raccoons just take that wire, rip the hole in it. I should have got heavy duty wire. That was my fault. But when you're on a fixed income, it's hard. But I love cats. I love chickens. And if you ever have chickens out in the country, and you know, like during the summertime, I go to the store get watermelon. I love watermelon, but I like what they call Jackson County watermelons. Those watermelons is good. So I cut a slice of watermelon and boy, they love watermelon. So the next day, I cut a slice, take it up, and I got attacked by those chickens. What happened to Milk C? Where'd you go, Milk C? Yeah, I did have a chicken attack. And Harry, he always, at this time of day, he'd be up in his roost. You know, I fed my chickens, got the eggs, and my eggs is better than what you buy in the grocery store, people. If you live where you can have chickens, check your city ordinance or the law where you live. Country is different. And fresh eggs is better than what you get in the store. Because them eggs you get in the store, you don't know what they feeding those chickens. My chickens during the summertime got all kinds of fruit, watermelon, grapes, tomatoes, corn, and stuff like that. Well, I know I got a few foxes, a few coyotes, which look to me like dogs, but they're bigger than dogs. And hey, Mike C, let you know I subscribe to your channel. I don't know why your message was retracted, but it's okay, my friend. You're a pretty nice lady. But I did subscribe to your channel. It's probably true, see, hey. They make, they taste weird. You know, I could have sold my eggs and probably made some money. But I live in Indiana. Some says you got to get a permit, this and that. I tell people if you want fresh eggs, just give me some egg cartons and I'll give you some eggs for free. Then people love it. So that tastes better than what you get in the store. But those raccoons, they was bad. But getting back to Harry, my rooster, I feed him. Something told me to go outside at midnight. I went outside with my flashlight. Harry got killed by a raccoon. Oh, that made me mad. Harry had 5 girlfriends to take care of. I had problem taking care of one lady. He had 5 of them he took care of. But I guess he saw that raccoon gonna hurt one of those hens. But you know how those raccoons are. Oh, there's Blackie back up on my shoulder and his claws. But if it wasn't for my kitty cats, I'd probably be dead because I'd be lonely. His tail flying around my head. But I haven't done anything. I like to have a better chicken coop. You know, better heavy duty wire that, like I said, those raccoons is mean. But 2 of them I killed. They got cremated. And another one, my neighbor had a cage. I didn't put any food in it. This was on a Saturday. I worked on my Troy-Bilt rider lawnmower that was donated to me. I want to thank my neighbor that gave it to me because that's the only way I can cut grass without maybe having a heart attack, stroke, or whatever. But Milksy, I like what I saw on your videos. I don't know why you retract it, but it's okay. That's your right. Your First Amendment right. Ouch. Ouch. Will you be careful? You tearing the heck out of my back. You know that, Blackie? You think I'm being abused. You see all the marks on my leg and my back. You think I'm being abused by somebody. I want to make it a point out there because Casey knows what I'm going to say. Ladies, it's not your fault that you getting abused by your mate. It's time to break the cycle. Maybe your mate, when your mate was growing up, his mom and dad was probably fighting, abusing, and they saw it. But to stop it, you have to leave. That's true. And you all have to break that cycle. And I tell you, you got to have a paper trail. People, if you hear it, you see it, you report it. You have to get involved because you said, I'm afraid to get involved. Okay, my question is, if you don't call the police and that person dies, how you going to feel? You could have stopped it. And Casey would agree with me. You have to have a paper trail. You all look on the national news. I forget what state it was. Some of these ladies in a few different states killed their abuser. They arrest her and charge her of murder because she did not have any paper trail from the police department, the hospital. That's one thing you have to do. You have to have a paper trail. And I forget the state the governor's was. They commute her sentence or they let her out of prison. You know, this does happen, people. I know your ladies is afraid. The reason I'm bringing this up, that's my number one pet peeve. There's this lady that lives up the road from me in Scott County, Indiana. I'm going to say probably in her 30s. Her kids is probably maybe 10 years old, give or take a little. Could be younger, could be older. I don't know. She doesn't have any friends. You all can go to your search engine, find the signs of abused women, and it'll go into detail what to look for. They might start drinking, or they might start doing drugs, or their attitude would change, or they don't have any friends. They got a control freak. I've been looking up on the internet. Oh, I have read some things on the video that have found, and the signs, the withdrawals. So people, if you have family, your daughter, your sister, your aunts, or your cousins, and their attitude changed a little bit, and maybe they got a boyfriend or something, you better figure they being abused somehow. This goes on all the time. Well, men, you're not alone. But the problem with you all, you don't report it. Some does, but some don't, because you're afraid, because you're a man. You don't want to tell people that you're being abused by a woman. Just be honest about it. Tell the truth. There is men get abused. When I was married, I ain't gonna tell you which wife. I've been married 5 times, but they ain't no more. They might live with me, but knock on wood, I don't have a girlfriend. I just got my kitty cats. People, thank you, Casey, there is red flags. And the things I mentioned is red flags. I feel sorry for this lady in Scott County, Indiana. I said, why don't you leave him? She said he threatened to kill me and the kids. People, that does happen. That does happen in real life. I know people like it. It has happened. I'm 70 plus years old. Just let's get back to one of my wives. She came home one day. I guess maybe that was the winter time, because I'm laid off. I was laid off in the winter time. She come home. I was laying on the floor. I did clean the house, wash the dishes. See, yeah, I had a washing machine in the basement. Hang the clothes up to dry in the basement. Came home. She stuck a knife to my chest and dare me to breathe. Did I report it to the police? No. I still love her to this day. She was a beautiful wife. She's still beautiful at her age of, I'd say late 60s, I would say. Could be wrong. But, people, that is horrible. It is horrible that stuck a knife to my chest and dared me to breathe. I tell you, you all remember the movie that was on TV called The Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields in it, how she was swimming in the water. Well, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we went to sleep. The next thing you know, I got the HE beat out of me. She said, "Who is Brooks?" I said, "You remember the movie we just watched? That's Brooke Shields." She beat the holy heck out of me. That was just a dream. I'm telling you the truth, but did I report it? No. Who would believe that a woman beats the heck out of a man? But it does happen. But I want to make it a point. I want to see more ladies on here. I want you all to talk about it, even in your chat. But I do use like DreamYard. You know, you can use DreamYard. You can get the free version. You set it up. You're probably going to have to get you some earphones. If you know how to copy and paste, then you can bring people, you can invite people into your video screen. And thanks to Triumph Beware, I got it written down on paper, the steps how to do that. Every time I log off of StreamYard, you know, they ask for comments. I tell them I'm 70 plus years old. I don't know how to copy and paste it. You need another button on there, maybe invite to, where you just go over and click on the person's name that's in your chat. That way you can invite them. Maybe they will change it. I don't know. But people, my computer brain is low on memory, if you know what I mean. But, you know, I'm telling the truth. You know, that's my pet peeve. When I saw this woman, I'm not going to say where I saw her at, because to me, her life is in danger. And I know police officers in Scott County, state police, and other police department is watching it. I'm not going to say their names. And it's heck for me to stand by and do nothing. You know what I like to do. But they call it terrorize threat. You know, but people, if you hear it, you see it, you report it. If you can videotape it from your cell phone, you can do that. You know, I like to see you abuse women on here. Tell your side of the story. Let people know about it because it helps you heal a little bit. If you all been watching What the Hells, what Jeremy's going through in Otters Creek, Florida, with Liar Preston, because she is a liar. You hear from him. He didn't contact Ashley and Samantha, which is Liar Preston's stepkids. She abused them. And last night, if you watched the Umbrella Guy and Megan Fox, but it was Umbrella Guy's YouTube channel. Samantha was on there. She told her story with Liar Preston, which is Lynette, also known as the Turtle Lady. And she told her side of the story just like Ashley did. I watched Ashley's video. I share one of her videos on my YouTube channel. She had, I think, 4 of them. I think 3 of them was outside and 1 was in the house. The one that she was in the house in her bedroom, that made me cry. I believe in my heart, you know, that Liar Preston had to go to work, left her with a man in the apartment. Ashley was sleeping. The guy came in there, woke her up, and molested Ashley. She called the police. this and that. They didn't believe her. But Ashley, I do believe you. You need to keep talking about it. Let people know, because you talk about it, you get it out of your system. And I know your sister Samantha was on the umbrella guy last night, and you was in the chat. The umbrella guy, he he said he can help you. He can tell you where to go in your state to get some help. You got a good husband, even when you was dating him, that helped you out. But you need to tell more of your story, people. You get it out of the system. You help other people. And Samantha has reports where her and Ashley and their brother, I think his name is Tommy, he's having problems dealing with it. I think he's in jail because of what Liar Preston done to him. And if you've been watching that, Preston, the turtle lady, got a 4-year-old girl supposedly have medical problems. She did not adopt the baby. She got guardianship until the mother get better. You know, those family is telling their side of the story, just like Ashley and Samantha and Tommy, even her own children. She's trying to blackmail them, telling that they're going to contact the CPS, which to me, that's Child Protection Agency. Maybe Florida's what, DPS or something. I don't know, but I'm going to call it CPS. And threatened to blackmail them and said, we're going to call them and saying you abuse your kids and this. Man, God is going to punish Preston, whatever her legal name is. You know, she's going to get caught by the federal government too. You getting food stamps or Social Security, or if you making payments on your house based on your income, you have to report all income. She has failed to report that on her food stamps, her 501c3, the income. She failed to report that $7,000 that she got for attorney fees. She's in federal trouble. You know, just like here in Indiana, where I live, food stamps, any income you make or get, you have to report that. Since I bought my house through the government, USDA, I have to report my income changes. You know, that's the law. If you break a federal law, they're going to hang you. Oh, there's Blackie back up there again. She loves sitting up there until I have to move. Hey, hey, I guess that's how I pronounce it. I hope I pronounce it right. I want to thank you for joining my net. Well, Casey, thank you. Thank you very much for coming on here today. If you got any comments, you can leave it in the chat after I get off of here to help me talk about more abused women. If I could figure out how to do StreamYard that I could invite you, I would have you come up here and tell your story. I think all women should tell this story. It helps you to heal better. You have a good night. Don't you work too hard. I'm glad you got out of it. It took you a while, but I want to help these ladies. I think other people should help these ladies who gets abused. People, if you hear it, you see it, you report it. Please do that for me. God wants you to do that. You know, I know that's only my opinion, but there's ladies out there that will agree with me. I'm on a good subject. I told you some of the things earlier today that I read off of the internet in my search engine, some of the signs. But people, check on your family, your daughters, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins. If you see them every day and their attitude's a little bit off, you could ask as long as their boyfriend or husband's not with them. You know, you can check. But the ladies, you have to break that chain. That's what I did to one of my wives. We didn't fight. All we did, talk, argue. I said it's best for my child. What was it in my child's best interest? So I decided to get a divorce. And my child is growing up. He's polite. He's nice. He's courteous and all this. I've done some good. I raised him for 9 years. He gets mad when I talk about him. Will he ever make me a grandpa? Probably not. Because, when he was young, a Head Start, first grade, and so on, up until he's 9 years old, you couldn't keep him away from girls. He was a girl chaser. The last 9 years, his mom had him. Nope. He don't want no girls. He said they're too much like his mom. But he's a good boy. Most of my kids is good. Some of them's a-holes, but I still love them. Thank you, Casey. I need you to, like I say, when I'm off the air, if you do it when I get off here later on tonight, tell me some things, other things, since you've been through it. I'm praying for all these ladies. Since you've been through it, then I know what more I can talk about. That would help. But I wish I could know how to do StreamYard and bring you in my chat. I got it written up there. Let's see. Let me put, over there, over by the door, I got it written down on paper, step by step, that try and beware help me out. So any people who pops in my chat, I go to your YouTube page and I will subscribe to your YouTube channel. Get you more subscribers. I got over 140 subscribers. I need about 900 more people. I like to break that mark. When somebody can get 25,000 subscribers in 1 month, you probably know, if you have watched What the Hells, Madam Mayor. She got 25,000 subscribers. I'm very proud of Madam Mayor, but I'm not in the right place to make you all happy. Since I'm on a fixed income, I can't go out in my vehicle and drive it every day of the week on car wrecks unless they're close to my house. You know, I've done a few. If that wasn't for some of you YouTubers that lives close to me, like this microphone, the studio mic, this arm, the sound card, it came from a YouTube. I got this tripod for my cell phone, and they told me for your first time on a car wreck, you done pretty good. You done right by moving your camera off when there's a juvenile getting out of the vehicle. You done a good job when that senior citizen fell down to have a heart attack. You know, I've heard one person died out of 6 of them, but I can't confirm it, so I can't say yay or nay. But I know the old man had a heart attack. I want to tell you all people, you get in the car wreck, don't get out of the car or truck, whatever SUV you're in, until a EMT or paramedic gets there to check you out. When I got there, there's no police, fire department, ambulance people there. The old couple was out walking around. So I said, well, they're okay. They got hit in the rear end. So I turned around over at the other SUV, I believe it was a Kia. And it was a young female, I say maybe 20. She might have been older. I don't know. When I saw that child get out, I turned away from it. The fire department and the EMTs helped her out, and they got her next to the guardrail. She went down. Either the airbags got her or the steering wheel did. I don't know, but the air ambulance took her out. So that means she's in critical condition. That happened on the 18th of February, if I remember right. You know, I love this studio mic. The audio's great. I love the sound card. I wish it had more than 3 different voices, I wish it had more buttons on it with different sound effects. You know, maybe Ronald Reagan's voice or Biden's voice or Donald Trump's voice. You know, if you ever listen to Megan Fox, she got a nice sound card. I love it, but you know, I love some of the things that she has on her sound card. But I've been looking on the internet for different types of voices. So, and also CA, I described your channel. Meltsy, I described your channel. So how long have I been on here? Oh, well, I've been on here an hour and 19 minutes. Make sure you hit the subscribe bell. Hit it again. That way you get all notifications. Hit the thumbs up. I think right now I've been on here an hour and 19 minutes. But it's okay, people. So I want to send my prayers out to Casey and Samantha. Keep up the good work, ladies. You need to talk about it. And, you're doing a good job. Let the umbrella guy help you, Casey. You can do it by email to him. And he help you get some more therapy that'll help you out. But also when I like Samantha and Ashley, you're talking about it. It helps you get it out of your system. But Ashley needs more help. But she got a good husband that understands stuff. Ashley, I want to thank your husband for standing by you and your other brothers and sisters. They need to get on YouTube and talk about the problems they're having with their dumb liar turtle lady mother. They need to talk about it, tell their side of the story. I want to thank you all. I know that people out there like it, but Samantha and Ashley, it's not your fault. That's that a-hole stepmother of yours. It's her fault. Her butt should be in jail. What she done to you all is illegally wrong. Her butt should be locked up in jail. You know, just like that girl, she only got guardianship, but since she moved to Florida, they would have to get a lawyer in Florida. Unless that guardianship has in it paperwork that you can't leave the state. I don't live where you all live, or the person that gave her guardianship. I know it's hard, but Ashley, that video that you done in your bedroom made me cry. That's not your fault there. That's your stepmom's fault. This is only my opinion, because she won't admit it because she knows she'll go to jail. I bet 2-1 she got money out of that guy where you stayed the night. That's only my opinion. But you need to talk about that. But I know that made you cry. When you started crying, Ashley, that made me cry. I know it's not your fault. I want to give you hands up. And like Ugg said last night, he's willing to help you out. He told you, he told your sister Samantha there's programs that won't cost you anything. So, I know you got Umbrella guy's email. And you could ask him, he knows what state you live in. Keep emailing. Hey, you children, settle down. They're horse playing. They're like kids in their terrible twos. So keep talking about it, Ashley, Samantha. Is there any way your brother can talk about that? Get it out of your system. If he's in jail, jail is supposed to furnish him with doctors. He can talk to a psychiatrist while he's in jail. That's some of his problem. When he was being abused, he's having problems dealing with it. No, I don't have any degree in this field, but I've seen it. So I want to thank you all for bringing it to the attention. Show everybody the truth. And it's going to get to the point that Ashley's going to be in jail, either federal prison or Ohio court or Florida jail. She's going to get what's coming to her. You all doing it through the legal process. But Ashley, Samantha, you know the mother of that baby that liar Preston, the turtle lady, has. It should say in there somewhere you cannot leave the state. You know, that's something they're going to have to look at. If it does say it, or like I say, I don't know how they say it in words in a legal form. Maybe she can be charged with kidnapping. Why would she move 3 hours away from the doctors in the hospital? She wants that little girl to die. She wants to make money off of this kid. Illegal slavery is what I've called it. So I want to thank you all. Make sure you go to the Umbrella Guy. Subscribe to his channel. Megan Fox, the writer. Subscribe to her channel. The DUI guy, Larry Foreman, in Louisville, Kentucky, which is south of me. Subscribe to his channel. And MG Law, subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to the expert. But I can't understand why the expert always got to wear sunglasses. I don't know. Maybe one day he'll answer it. Or maybe I fell asleep when he said that. I don't know. But I heard the expert loves dolphins. How you like it, the expert? You love dolphins? But that's okay. That's okay. You all need to watch it. If you like to watch Bakerfield, California, you got RD on the scene, Kern County Crime Watchers. If you like to listen to police radio, you have Bakerfield Scanner, which is KCS, Kern County Scanners. You like to listen to police scanners in Bakerfield. You got a bunch of them in California. They go live. They bring you things that the news media don't show you. Car wrecks, police pursuits, house fires, stuff like that. I'll tell you something. RD on the scene will tell you those police departments in Bakerfield does listen to the live streamers. So how do you know that to be a fact, Mr. Tom? Well, one day where RD was on, driving down the road at this intersection, the police were looking for a stolen bicycle, one of them high-end bicycles. And RD, was filming it. He went past it. And RD on the scene, Roger told him exactly the intersection that they was at. It wasn't a minute or 2 minutes later, Bakersfield Police Department right there arrested the person. That's the truth. Roger tell you that the police watch those live streamers in Bakersfield. That does happen. But people, before I get off of here, since I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I need 1,000 subscribers. You can donate Tom Cartwright 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. You can send gift cards or anything that'll fit in a big post office box. You know, your mail comes in the little one, but in the lobby, they got some big ones where you can put a laptop box in it because I measure it, you know, just in case. But if you was to send it to the post office, they sit it back and put a note in your mailbox that you got something here to pick up. You know, you all can do it that way. If you send money orders or cashier's check, make sure you put a letter in it telling me if it's for gasoline or down payment on a computer or for my cat. Same thing in gift cards. Tell me what it's for and how much it is. And also, if you all know how to do Cash App, you know, I'll tell you. Well, I know you have to do HTTPS and so and so and so and so. It's the $ Tom Cartwright 4375. You can donate that way. But I do need help to get that 1,000 subscribers. Come on, ladies. It's time to break up the chain. Get out of the abusation. So good night. I see you all later. Peace. Aloha. Hi, everybody, and good night.